Hello, everyone. This is Eugene Richard of the House of Hidalgo. I'm back with a little bit of an update. As you know, if you've been following my path towards freedom, you realize by now that I have been communicating with the fiduciaries in my area. One of those being the superintendent of schools. Okay, for the educational purposes, I'm communicating with him, trying to get him to understand and comply to what I, a freeholder, am stating. I'm not subject or citizen to the South Dakota codified law. Those laws are pertaining to them. They're subject to them because they've taken an office. I'm not subject to them, and not even through adhesion contract because I've denounced or rebutted and noticed them that those adhesion contracts are no good. So let's look at this sheet that they just sent home to me. Okay, good old friend, the Common Core curriculum. All right, look at this. Parent responsibilities. As a parent guardian, I'm supposed to sign this. Okay, I'm supposed to monitor my child academically, socially, and behaviorally on a daily basis and contact the teacher immediately if I notice any concerns in these areas. Really? What's a teacher got to do with anything here? Okay, the teacher is just basically a middleman. Okay? I'm just like paying her to do a little bit of education with my child. That's all she is or all he is. Period. Limit my child's use of computers and television each day, which is interesting because they just issued every kid in every grade a computer. Discuss the sites and programs that they are viewing on the computer and television. This also pertains to the technology devices such as Xbox, Wii, etc. Okay, I mean, I can kind of deal with that except you're telling me what to do. Okay, and we'll get to that in a second. Provide a time to discuss the reading and math activities that my child brings home each day or week. Listen to my child read 20 minutes a day. Volunteer at school, home to help my child's classroom or school. Contact my child's teacher to learn ways that I can help my child. Contact my child's teacher to learn ways I can help my child and guide my child in the understanding of how the information that they are learning at school pertains to their daily life. Really? Doesn't that last one kind of sound like the premise of parenthood? Really? You're going to tell me to do what I'm, supposed to be doing already? Why? Why do they feel like they have to tell us? It all comes back to that pauper status. We are paupers. We were made paupers by the birth certificate. They monetized it, and we're just chattel. They literally just see us as chattel. And these kind of steps are just made to, these brainless masses of parents are going to sign this thing and send it back without a question. I'm going to be crossing out half of it. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Look at the responsibilities for the students. Okay? They're not so bad. I kind of get it, It's not bad. Now let's look at the teacher. Notice the teacher is like the longest one, right? Okay. Believe that each student can learn and make sure each student receives the help they need. Build a relationship with the students and their family by continuous communication throughout the school year. Send home learning materials which the family can do together. Make sure the student understands the assignments. Provide high-quality instruction to assist students in learning the state standards. Oof, wow. and inform parents on how to access the Common Core standards. Enforce school and classroom rules fairly and consistently. Promote continuous communication with the student and their family. Involve parents and guardians in their child's classroom and other school activities, and display professionalism as a positive attitude. And while the verbiage may sound all kind and nice and perfect, and yeah, this is not a perfect little world, there's a co-op going on here, folks. Okay, this Common Core curriculum stinks to high heaven. Okay, do not consent. Do not consent. Do not consent. Cross out everything that you take issue with and define all the words that you don't, so that they mean what you mean them to mean, and not what they perceive them to mean. I want to show you this one too. Look at this, what they sent me. Application for public school exemption certificate. After I wrote him those certificates, those demands, okay, and explained to him that which kids were going, which kids were staying home, and all that stuff. Yeah, right. He sends me this South Dakota Codified Law 13-27-3. I already told him. Doesn't apply to me. He's about to get another letter with a do not consent written across this. So, just letting you know, documenting everything. I'm going to be sending this up to YouTube today. And God bless all. Good night.